Good morning, folks. Welcome to the BobbysonnNews channel. Peace, blessings, and prosperity. Happy fucking holiday.
I'm over here. Let's get into this thing. Okay. Let's get into this thing. So you lied to me,
Ah, the nigga said so you lied to me.
about the kids coming to get their Christmas stuff. She didn't come take it. She wanted to take it. I asked you. I asked you, did they come get?
Damn. Whoa. Good morning, folks. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, what's up? Nothing much. Just scrolling, just waking up, starting my day. Thought today was Sunday. What, ain't today Monday? Yeah, today's Monday. What's up with you? Yeah, it's a holiday. Yeah, it's Labor Day. I thought it was Memorial Day or some shit. I think that's what I said earlier. I'm glad I didn't make the video. But yeah, all the banks and shit is closed. Like so, it might as well be Sunday. But I've been seeing some crazy. Tell somebody some breakfast. Yeah, I just ate a little something around here myself. What you about to eat for breakfast? Now I've been seeing some crazy videos. I'm talking about crazy videos on TikTok right now. They're talking about mermaids. They're talking like there's people all over TikTok right now that are actually posting these videos of fucking like I don't know if they're mermaids for real, but the alleged story is I seen a mermaid in these different like tropical places like Haiti, They talking about some tribe or whatever the case. I don't know exactly where it's at, but they said that they believe in these motherfuckers. Like they believe in mermaids. Like they talk about them in their religious practices, and they're terrified of them or some shit like that. So I'm looking like, bruh, how the fuck is all this shit coming out now? Like about fucking mermaids? Like what the fuck? Like where is all this coming from? I downloaded a couple of the videos, but I'm looking at them like, yeah, I kinda do too, but I'm just kinda like, how, like, you know how, like, every time somebody that knows something that they're not supposed to know, they disappear. How come all these videos are out now? Like, it's really, I don't know. Like, I just don't really want to talk about something that turns out to be something, and then, like, you know what I'm saying, you just get souped up in the cloth with everybody else. Because the shit kind of weird. If we think back to Kanye West's producer, I forgot his name. I might make a video of it. He posted a TikTok video of this great big giant or some shit like that, and all of a sudden he disappeared. Like they followed him to his crib and shit. So it's like, I don't know. It's kind of like a gray area, kind of sort of. But this shit kind of cool though. Like I ain't never thought of a fucking mermaid like being real. Like that was something I ever thought. Like I thought aliens, yeah, potentially. Um, Antarctica, yeah, could have some other shit, like maybe a Yeti. Okay, cool. But I ain't never think about no damn mermaids being real. Too deep. Yeah, and then I mean you kind of gotta think, right? If you go jump in the ocean right now, you're scuba diving. You ain't gonna hear nothing. Like you're not gonna hear no sound at all, right? So how come when they went in that submarine, there was noise transmitted back before the whole thing imploded? What the fuck was that? Like, let's think about it. What was that? And then if you really think about it, because I be looking at like nerdy shit sometimes. Like the dude whoever went in that submarine broke a world record and went 2 times deeper than that in a submarine that was like made of like this crazy shit, right? Now all of a sudden he lost his mind 10 years later and wants to go in basically a shell with no motor and a fucking Logitech controller. How does that make sense? And he has like the richest people in the world, 5 of the richest people in the world with him. Like, how does this make sense? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I believe that there's something going on, but I don't know, dog. That shit weird though. I've been scrolling for 2 days and like all my shit is like Sasquatch, um, dog man, mermaids. But it's like actual shit, like actual people talking about. Like one dude said that his dog he was hunting with, the dog didn't want to get out the dog box. It was only him and the dog, right? So the dog ran down in the woods, started barking, and all of a sudden the dog started squealing. His hunting dog was ripped in half. And he seen a 10-foot, I don't know exactly how he described it, but the dude said that he ain't never been terrified a day in his life. He's 6'3", 280 pounds, and whatever he saw was 4 feet taller than him. He pissed on himself and left his dog's body in the woods. Like, how do you get on a camera and say some shit like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he describes some crazy shit. And then, like, if you really look at it, it's like translates down to what other people are talking about. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, what if? What if? What if? That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Then picture this, right? What if the Bible is more real than we ever thought, right? Picture that, right? So I scrolled this morning. I ain't lying. I promise you I'm not. You can type it in right now, right? Tell me why I made a video like 2 years ago or something like that somewhere. I don't know where it is or where I posted it at, but I was reading the Bible and it was like something about the river Euphrates, right? But I was making a joke of it. Like I didn't know that, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, what? Like it's gonna dry up. Oh, whole time this morning I seen a video where the river Euphrates is drying up currently, and you can go to like around it and hear chains being like clanged together, like under the ground, under the ground. And it didn't happen while it was water in the river. Now that it's like all these, now it's been dried up in certain patches, like you can go in the ground and there's caverns and shit. Literally, you can type it in TikTok and find it out right now. So it's what if there is four, whatever, I don't know what they are, if they're angels or what they are. What if that's actually real and everything is like literally like we're already told what it is, which is crazy because like that kind of makes like, what if giants are real? Like, what if all this other shit is real? What about Leviathan that's in the ocean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, look it up. Look it up. But I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Like the same thing that I made a joke of, I seen this morning with dated timestamps that it's drying up right now, and you can hear. They said it was like, let me see. They said screaming. They said screaming. You can hear screaming under the ground in chains, and somebody posted a video. So I don't know if it's true or not, but that's kind of weird that 3 years ago there was no drought and now all of a sudden it's dried up. That's weird as fuck. But shit is crazy right now. Yeah, look it up. Look it up, and I'm gonna wait for you to come back. Hello, hello, good morning, people. Oh shit! So whoever watches this live is about to get dropped. But right now, I'm got a collaboration running with somebody else. We're in the mix of talking back and forth and making our first beta, um not really a merch item, but it's just a collaboration or effort with somebody else. So whoever's watching this live within the next couple months, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if this is going to be a big thing or not, but whatever item this is, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be a collaborative effort with somebody else, and they're going to be making a tribute token item with me, and I'm probably going to be the first person to partnership with them. So we're working on that right now, or whatever the case is. So that's pretty cool. So I'm pretty excited when that whole thing comes out, how it's gonna work out. I think it's gonna be awesome. But I can't really tell y'all what the item is right now. But just know, like, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I ain't never seen nobody with nothing like individualized like what I'm working on. Yo, did you look that shit up? Did you look it up? Man, look, hold up. If you didn't look it up, I guarantee you I could pull it up right now. Hold up. I'm gonna pull it up and play it right now for you. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the likes. Man, let this shit go, bro. Oh shit. Yo, check this shit. Oh dang, I done refreshed it. I done refreshed it. Damn. Alright, I'm about to play it. I'm about to pull it up. Alright, I'm about to pull it up. I'm about to pull it up. I'm about to pull it up right now. I'm about to pull it up right now. Let's see if I can spell UPHRATES. Angel chain. All right, cool, right here. All right, so it says archaeologists hear sounds at Euphrates River as it dries up. And then the caption says, hold up, let me see. The caption says there are 4 angels that are held captive and have been bound at the river Euphrates. These 4 avenging angels rose from the river with their weapons, ready to fulfill their mission of killing a third of the people on earth. Revelations 9:14. We know there are demonic beings because they are described as bound. Demons are fallen angels, many of whom are bound in chains of gloomy darkness. Right? That shit is crazy, right? Hold up. I'm gonna show you this shit. Hold up.
Did you? Why? Fallen angels chained under Euphrates River.
Nah, this ain't the one.
Have you ever?
Hold up.
Right now, as you watch this video, an ancient prophecy is unfolding before our eyes. 1400 years. Euphrates River finally dried up, and this just shows as the river's secrets are laid bare, a wave of panic and confusion grips the region, leaving many wondering what the future is. In Bible verse linked to the Euphrates regarding for fallen angels. Euphrates River finally dried.
Yeah, this shit crazy. I can't find exactly what I seen this morning.
Euphrates River is drying up.
I can't find exactly what I seen this morning. But all right, this is the river right now. 8:15:25. Right?
Have you ever?
Hold up.
Now the Bible. Unbelievable. The Euphrates.
So why isn't anybody talking?
Euphrates. This is an.
Yeah, this shit crazy, but I can't find exactly what I was looking at, but this morning, but then
This. So why isn't anybody talking about the Sea of Galilee turning red? So Israel Water Authority explained that the
8:1.
red coloration is due to the accumulation natural pigment secreted by the strong algae in response to strong sun exposure. Now they gave a statement on Monday and stated that the pigment was non-toxic. But in the Bible, which sea turns red? You guessed it, the Sea of Galilee. Now in Revelation 16-1, the first angel went out and poured out his water on the land. And ugly and pain sores broke out on the people who had the mark of the beast and worshiped.
now listen at this, right? He said that, right? We can all look at the internet right now and see people on the street with big ass wounds on them. Some shit we ain't never seen before. So if you think back to the 1960s where there was hippies, if you think to the 1980s when the crack came out, when you think of all of these years, we ain't never seen no shit like this before a day in our life, right? Now all of a sudden it's happening. What you think? What you think? What you think? What do you think? Like, that shit is crazy to think, right? Hold up.
Image. Now the second angel poured out his bowl on the sea, which had turned into blood, like that of a dead man. And every living thing in the sea died. Now the biblical.
All these whales and shit, all these different animals that's just showing up dead, all these fish that's dying, like,
Sea is actually a freshwater lake in northern Israel, and the water's turning red hearken to the Old Testament account of the water of the Nile River. The red rivers of the Nile is one of the plagues that God brought to Egypt to convince the Pharaoh to free and enslave Israel.
Yo, that's
which
crazy.
is according to the book of Exodus. Are these the last days coming? Do we believe Israel water authority, or do we believe the Bible? So why isn't anybody talking about?
Is that crazy or what? That shit's crazy, dog. This is what I've been scrolling. Listen, I've been scrolling for 2 days, and I've been wanting to talk about it, but I'm like, yo, there's no way. Then, bruh, and I'm like, yo, TikTok didn't used to be like this. Like, it wasn't made for this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like fun and games. Now it's like real shit being posted on there. That was a big ass bee over my head. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, I should have been moved. Like, what was I thinking about? I don't even know. But then the sun beating the shit out my back. But yeah, that shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. Like, what if though? What if? Like, what if we being tricked the whole time? Oh, we can zoom in on the live now? Yeah, what if we being tricked though? But the thing of it is, right, this is what's got me perplexed, right? How come there's no way that, like, all of the countries get along, right? In no time in the world, right? But there's a treaty signed where you can't go to Antarctica. Like, you can go anywhere, damn near. Like, you know what I'm saying, on your free will, right? But you can't go to Antarctica. There's nothing written about that place. For real, for real. Like, I mean, if you really think about it. So it's like, hold up. Wait a minute. Like, what if all of this has actually got some fathomable truth to it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Then I seen a video that somebody said that they been to Antarctica or flew through there or some shit like that. And they said it was an ice wall and all this crazy shit. And then the person died not too long after that. So it's like, hold up. Wait a minute. What did he say? He said he seen what? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, But how come all these different countries can sign one piece of paper and say, you know what? Let's not go here. Let's not let our people go here. When really the government don't give a damn about you, for real, kind of, sort of, in a sense. So why would they protect us from going someplace? You know what I'm saying? How can they all come to an agreement? You know what I'm saying? So what if, I mean, it could hold some truth. I don't know. I've been seeing some crazy shit. I've been scrolling. I'm like, what? And then you look into some of this stuff and you actually see, like, hold up, this is true. Some of it, if you look into it, you're not going to find nothing. But some of the stuff, after you look into it, you be like, holy shit, this is actually true. You can actually find somebody saying the exact same thing. But that shit is crazy, though. That shit got me thinking about some shit, like. But that submarine thing kind of got me blown away. Because there's straight facts. Like, the dude already went 2 times deeper than that and had no problems, right? Self-made, self-built submarine. Then all of a sudden now he loses his mind and builds a carbon fiber hull, non-pressurized submarine, right? With a Logitech controller. And goes and actually does it. Like, who does that? Like, that was never gonna work. So at the end of the day, like, what actually happened? But what was that noise that they heard? Because if we go jump, all 5 of us go jump in the ocean right now, we ain't gonna hear nothing. You ain't gonna hear shit. So what noise was that was around where they was at? What was it? You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. And then, like, what these people are seeing? What if it really is something? You never know. I don't know, man. That shit, some of the shit, I mean, you just can't, it can't be fake. I see the video this morning. I think I got it downloaded. I'm gonna do a review of it, but you can't tell me that shit. I mean, it was like some of this shit got dates on it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see the dates on the video. But that shit is crazy. Like, what if fucking mermaids is real? That shit'll be crazy. That shit'll be fucking crazy. So I mean, like, I don't know. Oh no. I'm gonna post one of the videos though. I'm gonna post one of the videos. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this video up.
Hey, tell you about the time I saw
Look at this shit.
a mermaid, dog.
2016.
Like real shit. I'm gonna say March of 2016. Me and my wife, you know, we decided to go jet skiing. You know, while the kids was in school, you know, have us a little date. And so we get the Clearwater Fall. We rent a jet ski. We ride about 20 to 30 miles offshore. So we out there. We out there. There's nothing around us. No land. Our tour guide is in front of us. I'm holding there, going back in, and as I look to my right, I see a school of dolphins. School of dolphins, probably about 10 dolphins, school of them. So, you know, every time I see...
Now, hold on. Now, this is real facts right here. If you see a dolphin, your ass is going to prison if you even fuck with that thing. Like, if it's injured, you can't even pull it on your boat. Like, you can't touch a dolphin. You can't talk to it. You ain't supposed to even look at that motherfucker twice. You know what I'm saying? If somebody, I'm telling you, it's actual law that you're not supposed to talk to dolphins, fuck with them, be around them at all. You're supposed to let them be. You know what I'm saying? I heard it. I don't know if it's true, but somebody look it up. But listen to this.
You know, I get excited. I love dolphins. But I look and I see the dolphins. And then amongst the dolphins, I see something different. I could tell the difference between a dolphin and something else. I know what dolphins look like. And in the school of dolphins, I saw something come up. That something had hair, and it had a fucking tail that looks like, almost like a fish tail mixed with a manatee tail. If you could picture what I'm trying to say. And the tail was like a pearl blue. Like, it was weird, bro. Like, hold on, I don't know if I could turn this around, but on the edge of this pool right here, on the edge of that pool right there, the darkest blue that you see, that was the color of the tail. And the tail came up and it flapped like that. And it came up amongst the dolphins. And I was like, bro, what the fuck was that? I know I ain't just see what I thought I saw. And remember, we miles and miles away from the shore. Ain't no damn human gonna be swimming out there with no damn fake ass mermaid tail. And this the thing, this how I knew it was real. Because I sat there for at least 5 minutes waiting for it to come back up. And the motherfucker never came back up. Can't no human stay underwater that long. I ain't see no scuba tank or none shit on the thing back. I saw it come up.
He said I ain't see no scuba tank. He was paying attention. He was probably scared as a motherfucker.
I told my wife, I said, babe, I think I just saw a fucking mermaid. And the tour guide stopped and came back. And he was like, what's going on? I was like, bro, you ain't gonna believe me, but I think I just saw a fucking mermaid swimming with a dolphin. And he was like, I believe you. He said, I done saw some crazy shit I had before too.
What?
And that day, bro,
What?
like, changed
Who
my
says
life, 'cause
that?
it was like some type
You're a
of
tour
magical,
guide. Who the
spiritual
fuck says
shit.
some
Like,
shit
it
like that?
decided to show itself to me and nobody else. And it was so life-changing for me. I even drew a picture of it and wrote it down. I don't know what happened to it, but I drew a picture of what I saw, color and everything. And that day was crazy for me, bro. I ain't never seen no shit like that. I've seen a lot of shit in my lifetime, but I ain't never seen a mermaid, so that was the first for me. And that was the day I saw a mermaid, dog. Shit real, man. They real. Hey, tell you about the time I saw
That's crazy.
a mermaid, dog.
I seen the video, but I don't know if he telling the truth or not.
Now, if you live in Florida, you know we got a ton of springs, but did you know that there's a spring here so deep we haven't found the bottom of it yet? And it's
Yeah,
full
listen
of
to this
mermaids.
shit.
But if you didn't, don't worry. I did some digging. Let's get into it. Now, this spring, all right, is located in Weeki Wachee National Park, all right? And with a name like that, you know the Seminoles was running this area. Now, what Weeki Wachee, means, okay, in the native terms means little spring or winding river. But like I said, the thing is, this spring is deep. And they've never seen the bottom of the spring. Now, we're going to fast forward a little bit. Well, not a little bit, a lot of bit. Okay, a couple centuries. I want to introduce y'all to somebody. This is Newt. This is Newt Perry. And at this time, Newt, he was like a stunt swimmer. But he also did promotions at this time. Now, look, Newt had a really good idea. He said, look, why don't we utilize this spring, all right, since it's so deep? And let's put on like a mermaid show here. And that's exactly what he did. Now, at first, this thing was real low budget, okay? I'm talking about super low budget. What he did was he put a glass in the lime rock, okay? Some of the spots in the spring, so you could see through the glass on the other side while the mermaids was doing their thing thizzle. Now, at first, he only had about 18 seats, and also, this was super dangerous at the time because he was experimenting with a underwater breathing method just by using like hoses under the water. There'd be like these little pipes coming out of some of like the plants, and the mermaid can go over to the pipe, feel me? And like get some air from the pipe. Now, I'm gonna be honest, all right? This sounds really, really unsafe, all right? I'm pretty sure some of these mermaids, their life was in danger, but people love this show. Matter of fact, he went from 18 seats to, in a couple of months, he had to move it up to 50 seats.
Damn.
All right? He had to up the attendance so he could up that profit. Now, like I said, this place started to get really popular, but, people wanted to start using this place. Matter of fact, Warner Brothers, all right, they produced a, animated film called Mr. Limpet. And they wanted to release the film underwater here at this spring. And at the time, it was the only movie, the first movie released underwater. Sometimes I do these videos, all right, and I come across stats that I just feel like people just don't really care about. But don't nobody care about this stat. Because how many movies been released underwater? Not a lot. Now, over the years, this place starts to get really, really popular, right? Matter of fact, got so popular that they opened up a theme park here called Buccaneer Bay, all right? And what they did was they added a few amenities. They added a few amenities so people could have like a good time when they came here. Now, first off, they added a water slide. I'm gonna be real with you. Everybody in water, especially if it ain't the ocean, okay? Don't go to the ocean. It needs a water slide in it, all right? Just for the extra fun, just that thrill that we seeking. Also, they added a nice little beach, all right? Got a nice little white sand, okay? Make you feel like you're at the beach, but you're really at the springs. You ain't got to worry about sharks, maybe alligators. But this was a nice added touch. It really, welcomed people when they got here. And also, they upped the mermaid show, okay? They kind of enhanced it, all right? And before, when they first opened, they was only doing a few shows a day. Now they're doing these shows all day long. And these mermaids are getting more talented. They're doing more tricks to communicate with people in the water. People say this is a really, really nice show. I'm not into mermaids.
All right, yeah, this is a fake mermaid story. I don't know what the fuck this is.
Now, if you live in fellow Ashari,
Yeah, the shit kind of crazy. I mean,
the United States is just
the shit crazy. Yeah, I ain't never seen no shit like that. Until about 3 days ago. I mean, I know some people that fucking know some people, and you really can't argue with what they talking about, but you never know though. You know what I'm saying? But these motherfuckers got real shit posted, like This was the date. Shit's crazy. I don't know. That shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. Check out my new bong piece. Is that shit fire or what? That shit fire. When I seen it, I was like, what? Gotta get that. That shit is crazy. Like, what the fuck? Nah, but the River Euphrates shit fucked me up. Because I remember making that video. It was a TikTok video, I think. And I was like making faces and shit. I'm like, yeah, we got about 1,000 years before that river dries up. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought in my head. And then like 5 years later, like that shit is fucked. That shit is clap right now. Absolutely clap. Holy shit. That shit is crazy. What the fuck? What if, dude? That would be a crazy reality, though. I mean, didn't pirates used to say that there was pirates of the sea? Didn't they used to say, like, mermaids made them crash their boats and shit? You never know. Hold up. Shit might be true. I don't fucking know. But that would be crazy as fuck. Like what? Holy shit. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. Wow. Damn. That shit crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe about that shit. But damn. But there's gotta be a reason that we ain't going out there messing around. Like, it's gotta be a reason, you know? Like, I just gotta, something in my head is just like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll go to the ends of the earth and go to space, but they ain't going down in that water, though. Like, why? Why? You know what I'm saying? And then, like, if you look at all the people that used to do the whalings and shit, like, they always, like, used to have some, like, gnarly stories, like, of what they seen and shit like that. So, the pirates and the whaling people, I'm pretty sure in two different times. You know what I'm saying? Like, two different instances of time, right? They're both saying the exact same shit. Like, so how could they know each other's stories? Different cultures basically saying the same thing. Like, we're out here in a boat, and we see some crazy shit that's a half human, half this, Like, it wouldn't align. It wouldn't align. Like, there's cultures, I mean, I don't know how real the video was, but this one guy, he was he was translating for these other people that looked like they lived in the middle of nowhere. And they were saying that they were so scared to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That because when they go to bathe in the river, that the thing was gonna come get his family. And I'm like, nigga, what? Like, how do you know he's saying that? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, from what the dude was saying, you know what I'm saying, he lived out in the middle of the woods in some African tribe or whatever the case is. And they, I mean, from what the dude translated, he said that, you know what I'm saying, there's something living in the water, half person, Miru Shaka, some shit like that. And I was like, oh, fuck. But I don't know, man. But if it is real, that's pretty cool. But anyway, you know what I'm saying, I got shit to do. So I'm going to holler at y'all probably tomorrow or the day after. But happy holiday, be safe, and I'll holler at you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace, baby!